We'll pretend this is still attempt 1 of Gale of Darkness, or Pokemon XG Next Gen. This is technically attempt 3 now, but we're just completely starting fresh. We are not using any ounce of save states. I have no cheats enabled right now. I will hopefully get cheats enabled eventually again, but for right now, absolutely nothing is different from vanilla other than the fact that this is a ROM hack. This is a hack of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness called Pokemon XG. Pokemon are updated through Gen 7. There's lots of new Shadow Pokemon and Shadow moves. There's a physical special split, which is different for this game. There's lots of different trainers, which hopefully we get to see. I am on my 3rd attempt of restarting this game from square one because it refuses to let me past the trainer before the boss in Agate Village. So I've turned off literally everything that could be causing that, and I deleted every save file that I had before this. So we're just going to try to speedrun our way back over there. This first battle is going to show off that things are already different because our Bullet Punch is going to be super effective against this Gardevoir, which means it has Fairy type, which we also get to see because it's going to get to go for Moonblast. Let's redo this commentary, I guess. I'm not just silent for the next half hour.
Autumn's Bounty. Will you prepare when I finish this?
And then if it happens again, honestly, I'm either just going to have to save it there and figure out how to edit my save past that guy, or just stop this. Given that it's just this one guy, I don't entirely know why it's stopping me so much here. I was warned that the game would be heavy to crash, but I was not warned that I would not be able to get past this.
Oh, that's so cute, Ani. I love it. So it looks like you're like drawing at the tablet. That's precious. I love that so much. Ah, Splee! That's so exciting! I'm so happy for you! Oh my goodness. That's incredible. I appreciate your high five! Same though. I have like such like a stammer now. I don't understand. It's not fully a stutter, I feel like. Or, I don't know. It's like different than a stutter. Yeah, I probably do both. Let's do both. Oh my god, that's incredible! What did my brain think? It's like you just are blanking on the fucking word. That's what
I don't know if I should have talked to this guy first. Hey, Ani, thank you.
And then also.
Hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
Oh. Why are my TV stuff not showing up on the on-screen chat? That's weird.
Huh.
Thomas with the resub!
Dang, that is a lot of that's a lot of stuff. But good job, Ani. Y'all should follow Ani if you do not yet, because she just started streaming. We are attempting our first attempt of this, which has been a lot of fun up until the game just not letting me progress. So hopefully we can get past that point so I can actually continue this run, because otherwise we're just going to probably end if I can't get past it again.
You're always welcome to share things like that.
And also, that would suck because I really wanted to actually do this as my next Pokemon project. But if there's something I can do, don't know shit about Pokemon. Well, it's been our wind down game from Kaizo. It's more
Oh.
mentally challenging than physically challenging, but I'm having trouble with what I believe to be an anti-piracy measure of this game because I am playing on emulator.
Oh.
So I'm trying as best as I can to avoid triggering that this time, and if it triggers it, then whatever, I just can't play this game. But I've also tried to Google this, and really nobody's ever had this problem before, so sounds about right. So this Eevee has adaptability, which means even though that headbutt says it's not very effective, it is very effective and does a lot of damage. Charge Beam has a good chance to raise his special attack, but we're gonna kill him before he has a chance to really take advantage of that. Hey, yeah.
Hello, how are you? I'm obsessed. I cannot stop. Do you have anything I can give me?
The good news is it doesn't take us that long to get back to that point. The bad news is I really don't want to just keep doing this point in the game over and over again. I am getting very good at speedrunning the first 10 minutes of this game. And truthfully, if it means that this game works fine, I can avoid playing with rare candies and shit. It's just would be ideal if I could. I guess given how important it is to battle randoms, it may not be the end of the world if I have to do that, but...
Leah says it's so nice to live by the river. I fall asleep to the soothing sound of water every night. That sounds amazing. Can I move in with you?
Is that Guile? It sure looks like it.
Thank you.
Old science Guile, after he's a military man.
Get there. 3 more.
There's not very much important with the story so far. Basically, I had to go rescue my little sister, and we're bringing her back. And we're about to get the gimmick of this game, which is the ability to steal Pokemon from other trainers.
Gotta go, yeah. I'm pretty sure Bunnies cost 8,000.
I guess I am a part of the Discord, so if this does end up keep happening, or if it happens again, I could just try to ask the creator probably what's going on. Because I would like to continue this even if this glitch happens again, but I'm not going to keep troubleshooting it past this. I did have a patch that should have enabled me to play with save states, but it's possible that it just triggered a anti-piracy thing instead. So I'm now playing without any of that on and deleted all of my previous save stuff to basically get it back to square 0. Not even square 1.
Good.
I now become cyberkinetic and can steal Pokemon. We also now get a Scouter. Oh, is that why they're so uncommon in stores and stuff? Because they're not used here. I guess that makes sense. So in a typical Nuzlocke, basically we would get one encounter per area, and encounters are kind of just whatever. Instead, in this game, encounters are gonna be randomly throughout, like, trainer teams and stuff, and it's gonna be any shadow Pokemon that we run into, and we're basically gonna flip a coin if we get to keep any of the shadow Pokemon that we catch. I'm gonna allow myself to actively catch anything that I want, and then either keep it or release it based on the coin, because there is strategy behind catching stuff. But I think the coin balances out, so I don't just have like 100 encounters for this game.
Maybe you're so cute, I love that. I think this was like a fun before and it doesn't go over super great.
Okay, we're gonna do this from the top, so we're also gonna do this coin flip from the top. Welcome to the first instance of the coin this run. If we flip a heads, we get to keep this Tailo. If we flip tails, we release it as soon as we can, which I don't know if we're even really gonna get to that point. But for the third time in a row, we are releasing this Tailo as soon as we can. This coin fucking hates this Tailo. I don't know why. We've had 3 attempts to keep this Tailo and landed tails each time. So if you're wondering why I said 3 attempts and it still says attempt 1 on the counter, because we haven't actually lost a run yet. We just keep soft blocking an Agate village because it refuses to let me actually battle the guy that's like before the main trainer. I'm not entirely sure why.
Gas for me, thank you. Okay, do you want something? Yeah.
It's confusing that you have to walk to somewhere else in this place to just talk to your mom again before she sends you off for an errand. Instead of just like talking to you there and being like, yo, we're gonna need this piece. You have to like end that dialogue, come over here, auto trigger this, and then we get the piece. I'd be instead of A. Why that isn't even an option, I don't know. Okay, so we are back to the port, which means after this cutscene and after one more dialogue box, we get our choice of evolution again. Our choices are Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, and Umbreon. Of the five, I think Vaporeon and Umbreon are probably the best for this Nuzlocke. Jolteon also has some merit because it gets Lightning Rod. And Espeon kinda does because it has Magic Bounce, which is pretty good. Magic Bounce is better in singles, I think, but Flareon's just not very good because I don't really think it gets the moves that it needs to anyway, and also Guts is not super helpful in a Purifier type. Typically, you kind of want Guts on something that gets burned because burn only does like not very much damage per turn. But if you have to be poisoned for it, it's not really that great. And also being poisoned intentionally in this difficult of a ROM hack is not the best idea. Fingers crossed we actually get to see how difficult it is without me having to ask the Discord why I can't get past a trainer that literally nobody in the history of Pokemon has ever had issue getting past. I'm gonna wait on evolving Eevee. I'm gonna wait on like literally fucking everything just to make sure that my save file is as vanilla as it could possibly be.
Oh! Don't scare the shit out of me! It's a new achievement, holy step. Thanks.
Alright, moment of truth. It only took us like 20 minutes to get back here, but I don't know why it's just not working. So I just gonna yeah, it makes sense to trigger this first, because otherwise he's not really gonna let us past.
Also, the genders are off on all of the bunnies so far. The boy bunnies are named after girls, and the girl bunnies named after boys. But like, you don't know the gender of the animals, like after you name it. They also let you know.
It works now? It was actually a fucking anti-piracy thing? Jesus fucking Christ. I restarted the game from scratch with everything turned off, and this guy actually battles me now. I had a patch on that was supposed to, like, make it so I could use save states, and apparently it did the exact opposite and triggered an anti-piracy measure within the game and made it so I couldn't do a required battle for this. Yeah, that's weird as fuck. That's also super fucking mean, because that was like just long enough into the game to be really obnoxious. It's okay. I'm just glad I figured it out. And quite frankly, I'm glad that it just works. I'm gonna evolve Eevee after this battle, but we have our first actual battle of the run, which is ridiculous. So since this is actually going to make it in the highlight now, I've been playing this game for about like 4 hours now, I would say. And this is the first time that this punk has actually fucking battled me. Because every other time, I thought at first I purified my Pokemon. So I had to restart the game, not purifying anything, not catching anything. And then just trying to get as far into the game as I possibly could. I restarted with literally all of my possible things I could be turned off, and finally we're able to battle Cool Trainer Gary, do one echoed voice and kill him, and then be on to the rest of the game now. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't actually expecting that to work, so I'm glad that it did. It only took us like 20 minutes to get back there, so it wasn't really the end of the world. Yeah, I'm gonna assume there's more checks throughout the game, so I'm just gonna not use rare candies this run, and we'll just fucking figure it out, I guess. And we'll just do this by the books. But first things first, I absolutely need Vaporeon. Okay, well now that we can actually do stuff, let's go try to catch the Meryl and Poochyena again. Because I would like to have those before the upcoming battle if possible. I like cannot believe there was actually an anti-piracy check. I was like kind of memeing about it at first because I didn't really know what else it could have been.
It was fun.
And I need y'all to know, I was like panic Googling that, trying to see, and I've literally, like, I couldn't find anything about that in the game. Like, nobody had ever run into that issue before. So there's a good chance that witnessing that error on this stream was the first time that's maybe ever actually happened. Which is kind of wild. But at least we're fucking past it. We're actually on to attempt 1 now. Thank you.
Only 8 hours in the stream.
Yep. I was gonna be okay even if it didn't work, honestly, because we did also make a ton of Bun Bun 3 progress today too. But like, I am glad that this worked so I can actually continue this. Fucking cool trainer Gary being the ultimate check in the game.
Oops. Amanda.
So I now get to show off the move tutor is here for free and has fucking absurd moves available. Oh, Ziggs can pick something up. Cool. Let's get rid of Growl for Encore.
I have not found this block very fast.
Actually, Icy went on Vaporeon's good coverage right now. Parallels heal. Okay. I'm pretty sure pickup doesn't actually start picking up good items until like a little bit later. But that's okay. It's actually going to be slightly hard because I'm actually going to be like a little under-leveled compared to where I was at before. But I'm going to be also honest and say that I think I kind of just have to be slightly under-leveled in order to get through that are apparently actual anti-piracy measures strewn about the game. Okay. We are gonna now take on this trainer now that we actually have a run going. Casual guy Kyle, how's it going? It's a nice looking Meryl you got there. It'd be a shame if someone stole it. So since this is the first like actual battle this is happening, I can go ahead and explain this, especially now that this is a real run. Now that Shadow Pokemon are here in a 2v2 setting, I am able to basically use one of my one of my turns to, instead of taking out, or instead of basically using an action, I can use a Pokeball instead and try to catch the Meryl. Since it's at full health and I only have like a couple of Pokeballs, I'm instead going to go for a Helping Hand Icy Wind, which should kill the Pidgey and lower the Meryl's speed a bit. We learned last attempt at a run that this is either a Huge Power Meryl or a Sap Sipper Meryl. There's a chance it also gets Thick Fat, but I doubt hidden abilities are a thing, so it's probably either Sap Sipper or Huge Power. So Meryl has a move called Shadows. That looks like Huge Power also based on the damage. So that is a move called Shadow Slam, which is a Shadow type move, which all Shadow type moves are super effective against all non-Shadow type Pokemon. Meaning that if Zigzagoon gets hit with another one, it's going to die. So we're just going to go for a Protect here and try to bait it, as I get a little bit more damage off with Vaporeon to try to bring it into the yellow, hopefully.
What is it? Stop! That's hilarious.
Okay, that's also why I wanted to lower its speed, so I could headbutt and flinch. I think I can go for another headbutt, and another benefit. I'm not actually supposed to have that Halo, actually. So actually what I'm going to do then is I'm going to protect Vaporeon, and I'm going to try to just chuck a ball. I should have given Zigzagoon berries, or a berry or something to help with this Meryl catch. Okay. Attack the Vaporeon slot then, because I protected that slot. Okay, good. In that case, I'm gonna headbutt Meryl and protect Zigzagoon. Wait, why didn't it let me protect? Is it because it's the last move I used still? That's weird. Okay. I might lose Zigzagoon here because of that. Okay. I don't know if I can use Protect again. Just in case, I'm going to go for a Headbutt on this. Actually, no. I need to Pokeball with Vaporeon and then Protect with Zigzagoon. Okay. Holy shit, Meryl, calm down, buddy. Okay, so the Talo is technically not a member of this party, otherwise I would just switch into this and I wouldn't have an issue here. It's still worth it for me to protect Vaporeon in case it attacks that slot. Come on, Meryl. Whew. Alright, Meryl put up a fight that time. But that's okay.
Oh wait, there's bad stuff.
But we all know that the real fight is not against the Meryl itself, but the coin. Heads we keep it, tails it's gone. We at least get to keep it after all that. Okay. I would have been kind of sad if I wasted all those balls and then immediately had to trash it. Okay, you are a huge power, right? You're Sap Sipper and you were doing that much damage? Okay, whatever. I mean, Sap Sipper's still helpful, especially with the Vaporeon. But I was hoping for huge power. Also, if that wasn't huge power and I was still doing that much damage, that Zigzagoon might not be logged for this world, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab these Pokeballs, then run back and heal, and then try to get the Poochyena. I really... Oh, coin's still up, thank you. Really want to emphasize the heads. I picked up 3 Pokeballs in this little chest right here, that's all you guys missed. But before I ascend to the lighthouse and try to get the Poochyena, we will go ahead and run back. This takes forever. But you know what, at least we are knowing that we're not getting shut down by an anti-piracy mission. Okay. Now that we have another Shadow Pokemon, let's go ahead and permabox the Tailo. I am going to make a box specifically for coin sacrifices rather than deaths, so I can keep those separate. Because the coin choosing to kill something, I think, is different than actually having a death. I'm gonna actually do these battles over here against these crabbies and stuff, because Vaporeon should be able to wall them and I could use the experience. I'm thinking I am okay once I get through this first part to probably add in rare candies. But I'm not going to add in the patch that allows me to save state, and I just won't use the save state through this run. I think that's fine. Let's Helping Hand Hyper Voice, and that should be enough. For those that don't know, Helping Hand basically boosts the attack I'm trying to do by two stages? I think it's 1 stage, I don't really remember. And then Storm Drain will also boost my special attack further, so both these things should probably be dead. And this is just free experience, which is nice. I love the trainer's animation for losing. It's so dramatic. Okay. I'm kind of just trying to like power grind right now because I at least know where some of these trainers are at. There's a trainer I can battle here too, right? These are all the trainers that I thought had the Poochyena before, so I'm just gonna battle them now to get some experience, because Vaporeon pretty much walls them. And Zigzagoon actually ends up being pretty helpful support here, so I'd like it to be a high enough level to hopefully not die immediately to the upcoming thing. Probably just helping hand Hyper Voice again, honestly. And I'm so excited that I can actually play this game. I was like really nervous that I wasn't going to be able to actually do this run because of that. Oh, I didn't go Swablu. Okay. I don't think that really matters because Peck doesn't do a lot of damage anyway, but... I would like for Vaporeon to be level 17 because I'm pretty sure at level 17 it gets Water Pulse. I don't know if it's actually going to get all the way up to 17.
I could never get anyone in the mines before I had this like go outside of them. God mod. There we go.
I might be able to get it to 17 if we battle all the dudes in Agate Village also. 69 HP. Thanks. I'm also getting UVs from this, which is probably helpful. I think that was Reflect, if I remember right.
Back down here. Snakes out of 50. God.
Okay. Let's climb the lighthouse, grab the Poochyena, and everything that's on the way up in the lighthouse. And then try to take on some of the trainers in Agate Village before we take on the main guy. Because I'm kind of scared of that battle, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe now that I unlock rare candies like that, I'm able to use them freely. It might just need to be something where I unlock it organically before the game freaks out. It also could just be that I had used the save state and it freaked out, and could have nothing to do with any of these, but... I'm now extra paranoid because something actually did trigger it before, and I'm not entirely sure what it was. Pocket space. Okay, so now that I actually have a pivot, this might be a little bit easier. Still going to be kind of hard because this thing's actually going to be pretty high level compared to where I'm at now, but... I think I'm going to go for Helping Hand Icy Wind this time to hopefully take out Zubat and then lower Poochyana's speed. And then I'm probably going to have to switch out Zigzagoon, assuming Poochyana targets it down. This Poochyana is Intimidate. That's pretty big, actually. Okay. Okay, Zubat drops. That was the most important thing. I also get the speed drop on Poochyana. Ooh, that did more than I thought it was going to. Okay, so I should be baiting Shadow... Okay, it went into the Porygon? That's fine. So... let's protect Vaporeon. Actually, let's do better. Let's switch Vaporeon from Meryl. Hopefully bait another Shadow Thing or whatever that was on that side. And then protect on this side. Okay, so I think at this point Meryl is going to be the slot that I use the Pokeball for. And then I'll try to protect again. I don't think it went through last time, so I don't remember exactly how it works, but hopefully I just catch Poochyana so it doesn't matter. Okay. Intimidate Poochyana is pretty big. Coin of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us if we get to keep it or not. We do! Holy shit! Thank you, Coin. Okay. So... heads on Meryl. Heads on Poochyana. Tails on Tailo. You know, I think that's actually pretty good. We'll take that. Okay. Pretty important, actually, that we were able to keep the Poochyana there, because now this gives us 2 Shadow Pokemon for the upcoming battle instead of just 1. And also, honestly, equally important that we were able to do that with just 1 Pokeball, because now we have 3 Pokeballs for the upcoming thing. Intimidate is so good. I think Intimidate Poochyena makes up for Sapsipper Azumarill. Or Meryl. Because Intimidate, I think, is a better ability than Huge Power. It's pretty close, honestly. They're both pretty good, but I think Intimidate is more helpful because it hits both sides. Instead of just being like a self boost. I am going to run over to the Move Tutor and... Actually, can you Move Tutor Shadow Pokemon? I don't actually know. This would be a good thing for me to learn. Is it possible I would like to teach Protect to Poochyena, but I don't actually know if I can. Okay, yeah, so you can't use Move Tutor moves on Shadow Pokemon. Good to know. A little annoying, I guess, but good to know. I'm glad the Move Tutor is just like right there, by the way. That will make grinding and moveset optimization a lot easier, especially since I now have Protect on any non-Shadow Pokemon. Yeah, I want to get experience on Vaporeon and Zigzagoon here. I'm gonna go for the Helping Hand anyway, because I think Vaporeon's gonna outspeed Tyrogue and be able to kill it with this Hyper Voice. Okay, good.
All the stuff here. Still have that. So stressed out if I don't pause the phone.
I thought that person was a trainer too, but I guess not. Okay, let's battle this dude down at the bottom here. And then heal, and then I think that's pretty much where we're going to be able to have our party at for this. And we're going to be a little under level, quite frankly, because I don't feel like grinding against Choven over and over again, but that's fine. So last time I had Water Pulse and was able to take out Makuhita in one hit. I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Hyper Voice and protect Zigzagoon. And hopefully bait both hits into the Zigzagoon slot. I don't think this will kill either. Yeah, but it brings it in range of both. I mean, that's annoying, but also the first power-up punch did 5, so I don't think it's really going to get an opportunity to do more than that. Okay, so that was super useless, and I would have been better off just helping handing, but I kind of figured they were going to attack the normal type and not the strong water type, so now we're just going to overkill them, because I'm good. And I credit Jesus. Vaporeon was also not having any of that.
Oh, wrist. Thanks for the mouse hand. Similar one. So super cute.
How are you two looking on moveset now? You get Sing now and you have Bite. I think your next move is Super Fang, so I don't think the rest of that really matters. Okay. Alright, Jill. Yep. Basically. Alright, we got Snubble and Corefish. Snubble should be Pure Fairy, and then Corefish, if it's Gen 7 Corefish, should have Adaptability. Intimidate shouldn't matter here. We're just gonna go for the trusted Helping Hand Hyper Voice. Oh, reliable, they always say. It's weird that Storm Drain activates before the move, because it sort of spoils what the Corefish did. But with Storm Drain, it should absolutely kill both. I don't think with that... it might have. I don't know if Helping Hand is +1 boost or +2 boost. I should probably look that up, but... Okay, I think I'm going to at least get Water Pulse before the Egan battle. So it just like straight up wouldn't even let me do any of these battles then, without untriggering the anti-piracy thing. That's so weird. Ooh, Spiky Shield. Does Spiky Shield stop Hyper Voice? I think it does. It's basically just protect, but also damages me if I hit, I believe, yeah. Since you just went for Spiky Shield, I'll just double attack. was gonna be sad if it went if it actually got it off there because they definitely double targeted it there.
Why isn't it better?
I guess I could have icy winded there now that it's single target. Cool turn though. Not that I was using anything else anyway, but I haven't had to click Encore yet, so. Okay, Vaporeon is level 17, which means it finally learns Water Pulse. Which I think I teach over Headbutt. And I believe we're basically up to the point of all of my knowledge of this game, so everything from here on out should be pretty blind.
Really? I'm so nuts. Oh, almost halfway through that. Okay, I still have like 5 days left.
Two lava cookies. Nice. Abra's a little sketch, because Abra actually has some pretty good coverage moves, and also some very strong special attack. But let's Helping Hand Hyper Voice. And actually, let's tackle the Abra, because that's probably going to kill it, honestly. Outspeed, that's surprising. Okay, well, Hyper Voice definitely kills from here. Psybeam is pretty strong for this point of the game. I got a targeted Vaporeon and not Zigzagoon, because that might have actually done a ton of damage if it was Zigzagoon. Cool. I wasn't expecting that to go horsey. Abra just looks like he's freaking out. Okay.
Mega Bomb. Okay. And I missed what you said. 1, 6, 2.
Oh, that's what those oils were for. Okay. Cool.
What's your like? I'm sorry for that. Okay, there was a tail.
Okay, well, let's take on this battle that we've been hyping up all night, and then that might be a good spot for us to wrap it up.
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get hungry and stuff, so looks like you can get it ready.
And then we'll be able to continue this attempt. If we stream tomorrow, we'll continue tomorrow. If not, we'll just continue it next stream. I'll keep all of the cheats and stuff turned off just to make sure that the game is as vanilla as possible at this point. Okay. Alright, Egan. This has been this has been way longer in the making than it probably should have been because of a weird anti-piracy thing, but we are here finally. Mid-trainer Egan would like to battle, and he's got a Pikachu. I led Vaporeon and Meryl. The opposite team. It's also level 25, Jesus. Let me try to land a Sing on it, because that might help. It's 75% accurate, but... It's gonna fake out which slot? Meryl. Okay. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna protect Vaporeon, assuming it's gonna go for an electric move. And let's just Shadow Slam, because I think Shadow Slam into Aqua Jet plus attack from Vaporeon should be enough to kill. Target Vaporeon here, please. No. Meryl lived, though. Holy shit. I was not expecting that. Go on and slam. No, Meryl! God damn it! I had no way of knowing that it was going to enter rage mode then and then immediately hit itself. Alright, whatever. Then I guess at that point... Alright, well that was just bad luck. I think I'm gonna have to assume I can take a Thunder Shock from here, even though I'm 8 levels under. Or I go Poochyena and take it, but I don't think that's really the best play. Let's go for a Water Pulse. And... let's Helping Hand Water Pulse, just to make sure I kill. And I'm gonna need Vaporeon or Zigzagoon to just tank this Thunder Shock here. It was a crit, but it took 40 at least, so I was correct in staying in. Alright, so that Pikachu claimed a life and the first death of Nuzlocke, but I think the only way I really play around that is if I switch into Zigzagoon early or Poochyena early, and I don't know if either of those would have actually worked, honestly. So, 07 salute to Meryl. Zigzagoon finally got Quick Attack, which had actually helped out kind of a lot in that fight, honestly, because I could have potentially just picked it off a priority after. Okay, well, let me make a note of that fight, because that fight's scary. Egan Pikachu is level 25 with Thunder Shock, not Shadow Pokemon. Okay.
Really, don't worry. I'm very grateful. It really helps me stop it.
Oh, you can just battle against those 4 guys whenever. That's nice. Alright, well, '07 salute to Meryl. Let's go back and heal and then drop off the Meryl in the actual death box. How much farther away is Pucciana away from... Thank you for the clip, fellow. Pucciana's pretty far away. Is Meryl almost purified? Yeah. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, for the purposes of this, like, story progression, I'm gonna keep Meryl in the party for just a little bit longer since it is almost purified already. But the second it's purified, I'll just put it in the actual death box. But I just want to be done with the Zegan part of the story, honestly. I like cannot believe these trainers were an actual piracy check also. It's just ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna run an ad really quick while we're doing this grinding. They gave me a lot of money also. The Numble lived good.
No, my building's full. Oh, it's sick out of abundance.
Honestly, this Meryl's damage was not very good anyway, so... Oh, that Ember did a lot more than I thought it was going to do. Okay. Let's play this safe and switch out this Pruchian and then... And the only reason Meryl is still in the party, even though it just died, is because I'm trying to just see which Pokemon purifies first, so I can just be done with this part of the story. And then the second of 3 of this part of the story, it's getting permanently boxed. I just want to have something purified finally. Low-key, that tackle might have actually killed us. Okay, it looks like Meryl can be purified now at least, which is good. Alright, Meryl can be purified. So let's go purify it and then permanently box it. It re-unlocked Play Rough? That's rough. I got a ribbon also? Well, now I feel extra bad. Sorry, Meryl.
What a super cucumber. Abigail cutscene?
Okay. We've finally purified our first Pokemon. Let's go ahead. Box, heal.
To you? Okay. She is deep with me now. Hey, a mini harp? But I'm impressed. Oh my god, I'm playing music too?
Alright. 07 salute, Meryl. I love you, buddy, but not this run.
So cute! You have something for me? No.
Okay, how much does that actually help? Oh, kind of a lot actually. Okay, let's go purify Poochyena then. Because I want protect on it. In order to get protect on it, I have to purify it.
Oh, here comes, here comes!
I mean, Psychic Fangs is pretty strong, honestly, so that's a good move to unlock again. Does anybody want to beat this Poochyena, actually? Because this is the first member on the team I'm actually able to nickname. Let's name the Poochyena, actually. Actually, I didn't ask for it, but actually it'll get it. Psychic Fang's Bite, Baby Doll Eyes, and Super Fang is a pretty great moveset. It's gonna be better when we can get Protect on it. I think I keep Bite, Psychic Fangs, and Baby Doll Eyes. Although, honestly, Super Fang is actually kind of cool. Maybe get rid of Baby Doll Eyes.
What's this? The basket! Yes! I knew there had to be a way to get over here.
I don't think I actually have to do anything at Mount Battle, do I? Do I just go here and trigger something?
That's basket god. I like saw it and was like, oh my god, that has to be it. How do I get there? You can see it from here. Right here. I knew there had to be a way. I knew there had to be a way. Oh no, it might be too late. I might not be able to give it to him right now.
Power Punch, not bad.
We're good, okay. Well, that's...
Okay, let's head back to the HQ where I think is the next progress point for the story. Yeah.
Should I plan to play one more day, or are we trying to wrap up?
Let's just plan on wrapping up, actually, because I don't entirely know where to go next anyway. So this is actually a good spot for us to wrap up. We were able to successfully purify our first Pokemon. We had our first death of the Nuzlocke, and we had our first coin victim of the Nuzlocke. But most importantly, we were able to play the Nuzlocke, and that's all that really matters. I don't know what was going on with that